Okay. Hello. Shit. Hang on. Just let me. I'm trying to adjust my pop filter. Sorry for the. You're gonna hear some brushing sounds. I think. Is it brushing against the thing? Okay. I think that's good. I'm just gonna tweet out the link. Like so. And I'm actually. I'm gonna turn off the Twitch. Where is it? Where is it? Kasha. What? Where is it? It's one of these. I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to turn off my Firefox extension that keeps sending me notifications when other streamers go online. Because that's annoying to have happen constantly. Okay. Let's switch over to desktop view. There I am. My gamer icon. I'm gonna raise my volume a little bit, I think. How do I sound? Do I sound good? Is that? I think that's a good volume. I'm just looking at my little audio capture there to see if I'm spiking or not. Hello, Brand Holt, Budgorj, RSF, Stetler, Praneet Popuri, Lorelai, the Partisan, Joe Silveira, Wasm Everton, Charalampos, Orphanidis. What's up? I could try multiplayer, yeah. I'll think about that. I actually I spent the $9 on getting the premium version of AI Dungeon. So I actually have the super special new AI thing, which is supposedly 10 times more advanced. I don't know about that. We'll see. But I want to try it out. I'm going to put on that one medieval. Hang on. This one. Turn on the audio. There we go. Let me know. I think that's a good volume. That should be okay. Let me know if it's too loud. How does it work? It's pretty simple. The AI or the website, it's like a text adventure RPG. It tells you something, and then you respond to it, saying what you want to do or what happens and what you want to say. I think we should start out with fantasy. That's the recommended one. I think that's the one that they've worked on the most. It's the one that seems to work the best. Let's try being a peasant. And your character's name. My name is Gnome Slayer. My next quest is to leave my village. I forgot hang on. I accidentally turned on the narration. I don't want that. You are Gnome Slayer, a peasant living in a small village in the kingdom of Larion. You have a pitchfork and nothing else. You dream of getting out of your village and having an adventure. You go to your fields and begin working. You look up and see a small man with a pointed green cap and a red suit. He's very short. This is the gnome that has been plaguing your village. I swear to God, this website, it keeps track of all of my previous adventure. I swear it has to. Or maybe recognize my name as Gnome Slayer, but like, I swear, every adventure we've had thus far, there's been a fucking gnome that's just been... Just... Either our character has just been obsessed with killing gnomes, or gnomes have been trying to... Well, one of them was a sexual abuser, which was weird. We killed him to avenge his wife. Okay. I will say, foul gnome, why must you plague our village? Is there naught but evil in your heart? The gnome spits out a jet of flame and you catch fire. He begins to laugh. You run around the field attempting to put the flames out as your pitchfork falls to the ground. I will stop, drop, and roll. That's what I learned in school. You begin rolling around on the ground in an attempt to put out the flames. It works, and now you're lying in the dirt with soot and ash all over your face, naked. Odd. Odd. Yes, very odd. Pick up the pitchfork I dropped. Pick up the pitchfork you dropped. You pick up the pitchfork you dropped. You run toward the gnome and stab with your pitchfork. The gnome turns to you. Oh dear, that isn't going to work. Try stabbing the gnome again. I have a feeling he's a magical gnome. Actually, let's do story. The pitchfork had no effect because the gnome had magical armor resistant to physical attacks. To defeat this gnome slayer would have to learn magic. It's time for me to go. The gnome pulls out a red ruby and disappears in a cloud of smoke. You look around, bewildered. I will go back to my house and look for clothes to put on, since my old clothes burnt into ash. So you head to your house and see that it's on fire. Oh, I like that house. You see a dog Fetch lying dead on the ground. No! No, Fetch! No! You run up to Fetch's body and begin shaking him, attempting to get him to wake up. Wake up, Fetch! I needed you to protect the barn. What? Oh my god! That fucking gnome killed my dog, and he burned down my house. Now I don't have a house, I don't have a dog, and I don't have clothes. I'm completely naked. I have a pitchfork. Let's see. Cover your bits. Cover yourself with leaves so as not to be naked. You cover yourself with leaves so as not to be naked. You hear a voice in your head. Hello, Gnome Slayer. It's me, Ryan. You look around, confused. Who is this? Who is this? Well, yeah, I'll just hit enter and see what happens. Stop playing these tricks on me. I'm not playing any tricks. It's me, Ryan. Where are you? I'm in the lamp. What? Look around for a lamp, I guess. You look around for a lamp. You turn around and see a magic lamp, which you pick up. What is this, Ryan? I'm trapped in this lamp. You've got to free me. How? How indeed? Why don't you tell me? Tell me and I'll do it. You've got to make a contract with me. A contract? Yes, if you make a contract with me, I can help you. What kind of contract? A sexual contract? A blood contact? A blood contact? Yes, a blood contract. Blood on my side and other stuff on your side. I don't know what he's implying, but I don't like it. Agree to make the contract. You agree to make the contract. You cut yourself with a dagger and sign the contract. It glows and then you hear a voice. It's done. Who is this? I'm Ryan. You're familiar. Inspect Ryan. You inspect Ryan. Ryan is small, red-capped and has a lean body. His eyes glow yellow and he smiles at you. Follow me, he says. You mysteriously know where to go. Follow Ryan. Now this is interesting. Inspect Ryan. Listen. Oh, it's loading. The AI doesn't know what to say. What do you mean? He says follow me, so I follow him. You follow me through the fields behind your house. You arrive at a small abandoned cottage. This is your home, he says. You walk inside and find that there are 2 doors. What do you mean? My house burned down. The outside world cannot see this cottage unless a gnome slayer lives here. This is your home and it will remain safe. Hang on, let me move my... Oh god, it's not centered. Hang on. Oh shit. Oh well. This is your home and it will remain safe unless you choose to leave. Now follow me. I already followed you, dude. I already followed you. You're my familiar. I think it's high time that you follow me, mister. Yes, of course. Where are we going? The city. But I'm scared of the city. Remember? I freed you from the lamp, so you have to do what I say. That's how genies work. Yay! Quest completed! I left the village. You say I freed you from the lamp, so you have to do what I say. That's how genius work. Oh well, if that's what you wish. You and Ryan leave your cottage. You're now outside the city, but you can see it in the distance. Open quest log. Add a new quest. Buy a new set of clothes. Okay. That's my new quest. Let's see. Yes, buy a new set of clothes. You gotta do that. Have you been to the city before, Ryan? No, I've never left this cottage before. I was stuck in the lamp, remember? That does make a perfect amount of sense. So what's the plan when we get to the city? The king has kidnapped my wife. No, that's not what it is. You walk to the city with Ryan. It takes a few hours, but you eventually make it there. You realize that you're both very hungry and thirsty. Wait here, you tell Ryan. Walk into the woods and look for berries. You find a few berries and put them in your mouth. Unfortunately, they taste disgusting. Blech! These are the worst berries I've ever tasted, you say. They're not berries. Ah, shit. What are they then? What do you mean they're not berries? You mean like, technically blueberries are what? The raspberries. Oh, I hate Ryan. They're not berries. What are they then? They're raspberries. Like, if you want to be specific about it. Like, come on. It has berries in the name. It's like, technically raspberries are actually nuts. Technically, they're a hybrid between nuts and fruits. They're not actually berries. They're just called raspberries. Like, fuck off. Like, just... Okay. You continue walking until you find a blueberry bush. Pick several blueberries and eat them on the way back. That's good. Get back on the road. And continue walking toward the city. Eventually you finish your blueberries and reach the city. It's about dusk now. Which way is your house from here, you ask. I'm not sure. Nope, I don't like that. Try again. You realize that your mouth has turned blue. I really hope this comes out. Don't worry, everything will come up in the bathtub. Oh! Why does YouTube have a dab emoji? I don't know, but I'm glad it does. Because now you can dab. Dab. You dab. You dab. Wait, what are you doing? I'm dabbing your forehead. It's really hot. Thanks. You arrive at the city walls, but there are guards blocking the entrance. I think it's a cough emoji. Let me look. Oh yeah, it's called elbow cough. Yeah, it actually is a cough emoji. That's interesting. So I dabbed and it turned into dabbing his forehead because he's really hot. Do I know any good anarchist YouTubers? Yeah, Non-Compete. American Johnson from Non-Compete is an anarchist. And Luna Oi is not an anarchist. She's a Marxist-Leninist, but she also works on Non-Compete. She has her own channel called Luna Oi. They're both great YouTubers. So if you're interested in anarchism, look up Non-Compete. Let's see. The guards blocking the entrance. Greetings, gods. My lover, and my friend. My friend and I are looking for safe passage into your great city. You see, a gnome burned down my house using fire magic, and I am on a quest to find new clothes. These are dire events. You seem to be a good, hard-working peasant. Go through, but stay out of trouble. You thank the god and walk inside the city. That worked so much better than I thought it would. I thought they would be really mean. Paul Moran, if you're looking for a Marxist-Leninist YouTuber. Paul Moran is good. Luna Oy, of course, is a Marxist-Leninist. She's also very good. Yeah, I heard about the VP debate. I'm glad it went well. I will look for a clothes shop. You look for clothes shop. Clothes shop. There's a shop that sells secondhand clothing. You walk in and see if they have anything you can afford. Check. I don't have any money, do I? Check how much money I have. No, I'm gonna ask if I can get. Ask. No. What am I gonna do? Greet the cashier. The shopkeep, maybe I should have said. Let me. Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. It worked. She's very kind and waits on you with the utmost care. Okay. As you can see, I have. Okay. Let's see. Let me just copy this. Greetings, shopkeep. I am here due to a series of most dire events. You'll see a gnome burned down my house using fire magic, and I am on a quest to find new clothes. As all of my belongings were destroyed in a fire, I do not have money to pay you with at this current moment. However, I do assure you that upon finishing my quest of defeating the gnome, as you see, my name is Gnome Slayer, I will return to you and pay you twice the cost of any of the clothes you give me. I don't know how long lines are actually allowed to be. Wow, that's a really unfortunate story. I sympathize with you and would love to help, but I just started this job and I still haven't been given a raise. Okay. Have you considered joining a union or a communist party? To stand to protest your unfair living working standards. She frowns at you and says, "Look, if you want to go somewhere else to buy clothes, I won't stop you, but all I can offer you is this used robe." accept the robe and thank the kind lady. You take the robe and put it on. It's very comfortable and fits you perfectly. Quest complete! Quest complete? Quest complete! You have successfully bought new clothes. Now you just have to find the... Nope, that's not my quest. You're now wearing a robe. Why doesn't the... Oh yeah! Okay, it did recognize. Okay, good. Good. Now! Our quest now is to learn... This is getting interesting. This is so much more interesting than the previous stories. Like, this is actually like a coherent quest, like a coherent story. Like, things work, things fit together, things are happening. Like, it doesn't just like go fucking random and like a gnome is a sexual deviant and like it gets stuck and repeat itself. Like, this is actually like a playable game. And to a degree, that sucks because it's not as funny anymore. We could try dialing the settings a little bit and trying to get it like super random and super weird and that kind of stuff. But yeah, it's actually pretty cool. Okay, so we need a quest to learn magic capable of defeating the gnome who burnt down your house. That's one quest. And then another quest is defeat the gnome who burnt down your house and plagued my village. Yeah, there's a Catholic community in Sweden. There's a Catholic church pretty close to me, actually. There's one in like in central Gothenburg, in Brunnsparken. There's a big Catholic like organizational. I don't know what it's called. Like the what's it called? The in English the like the seat of the Catholic Church. In a specific place, not the bishop, not the what the fuck is it called? It has a special name. I don't know. Whatever. It's there anyway. It has a big flag with a big white flag with a red cross on it. Anyway, cardinal diocese. Yeah, I think that. Yeah, diocese. I think that's it. I think that. Yeah, that sounds familiar. I don't know these words in English. I'm sorry. I never really studied religion in English. Okay. Learn magic capable of defeating the gnome who burnt down your house. Right. So we have to learn magic. How we will do that? Well, I will ask Ryan where you might be able to learn a bit of magic. Magic. That's a tall order. Do you have any magical aptitude? Not that I know of. I'm not even sure what it is. Keep going. I want to see where this conversation goes. I'm not a wizard. Then you're out of luck. The only place that might take you is the Magic College, and they're impossible to get into unless you're rich or really good. Very well. I shall set my new quest. Get accepted into the magic college? That's my new quest. Oopsie daisy. That's not what I wanted to do. Where is the magic college? Where is it? I don't know. Sees the means of magic. Hell yeah. He points to a large tower on the other side of the city. It's right there in the center of town, but I wouldn't get your hopes up. Fuck you, Ryan. Why don't you believe in me for a change? I may just be a peasant, but peasants will rule this country one day. I'm pretty old. When I was a kid, text-based games were the only computer role-playing games available. You had to get the commands exactly right or it wouldn't work. This is kind of amazing. Yeah, I think it is. I think it's like... because text-based adventure games are really cool. There's a Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy Adventure Quest text adventure role-playing game that like my dad played and then I played it. And it's like really cool and it's like this great story and it's really funny at times and stuff. But the problem with text adventure games is obviously that because it's not point and click, because you don't see your options, right? You have to constantly be guessing, and it's very difficult to develop, right? So on the developer side, it's very difficult to make that kind of game, to like predict the kind of things that players type into the prompt. And then for players, it can be very difficult because you try a bunch of different things, and then you're like, well, nothing's working. It just keeps telling me like that's not a recognized command or whatever. But there's an AI that actually like writes your story for you and like takes whatever it is that you type in, no matter how crazy it is, and just works on it and keeps going, kind of like an improv show. I think it's awesome. I think this engine, AI Dungeon, like genuinely works. Like the premium engine, the free engine isn't very good, but like this one, the premium engine, the Dragon engine, whatever it's called, it's like actually a playable role-playing game. It's not even just something that you like play for shits and giggles and something that you're like, oh yeah, whatever, it's funny, it makes mistakes and it doesn't make sense and that kind of stuff. But like this is actually a fully playable role-playing game, which it's actually very impressive. GPT-3 is the neural net that they're using for it. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. You say, fuck you, Ryan. Why don't you believe in me for a change? I may just be a peasant, but peasant will rule this country one day. Shh, keep your voice down. I'm sorry, Ryan. Ryan. You know, I'm just frustrated because I have suppressed feelings of homoerotic love for you. Shut up and go away. There's nothing I can do for you. No, what the hell? Try that one again. I don't want Ryan to be mad at me. You wait for a response. Are you joking? I'm not gay. I'm your friend, aren't I? It doesn't have to be gay. We can just be bros, giving each other bro jobs. Nothing gay about two bros hanging out. Why would we do that? Why not? We're friends, right? And the Bible never said anything against it. Ryan, why won't you love me? Ryan, I just saddened by this denial Gnome Slayer. Although saddened by this denial, Gnome Slayer stays determined to take revenge upon the evil gnome who plagued his village. The first step on that journey is to be accepted into the Magic College, no matter what it takes. He and Ryan and keep walking to in awkward silence. Oh shit! Oh no! I accidentally said that. Hang on. Let's go back. Let's go to story mode. That's what I meant to do. Oh fuck! No! I'm. Hang on. I'm sorry. Though saddened by this denial. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Okay. I'm here to apply for entry into the Magic College. The guard does not look up from his clipboard. Name: Gnome Slayer. I may. What do I have to do to enter the college? Why do you wish to enter the Magic College? Well, that's a long story, my friend. You see, a gnome most evil had plagued my village for a long time. Finally, one day I had had enough and I stood up against him. Sadly, my meager pitchfork stabbings were not enough. That's not grammatically correct. I don't even care. I thus determined that I must learn magic in order to bring justice to this evil foe. Only way for that to happen is if I enter this college. That should convince him. It's on AI Dungeon. What is it? AI Dungeon. AI play.aidungeon.io. Hang on, I'll post it in chat. Play.aidungeon.io. The guard goes back to his clipboard unimpressed. Name: Gnome Slayer is forced to go through the process again. He's rejected without so much as a second glance. Oh. Ask Ryan for advice on what to do. How do I get into the Gnome College? Maybe you should take a break, Gnome Slayer. You've been rejected from the college after all. Why not try again in 6 months? I have to avenge my dog. Ryan, Don't you understand? Understand that? I have no choice but to gain entry into this college. I understand your pain, but you must forgive. Revenge is not the way of a paladin. I'm not a paladin. It's my life and I'll do what I want with it. I want justice for Fetch. That's right, that was the dog's name. I love how the AI remembered the dog's name, but I didn't. Fetch, that was his name. I want justice for Fetch. Ryan is, although I love him, he's really not very helpful, and he's kind of mean to me. And he called me gay, and I'm totally not gay. I just wanted to be two bros hanging out, kissing each other a bit. There's nothing gay about that. Look through the windows while the classes are going on. That's perfect. Look through the windows of the college while the classes go on. Learn magic that way. A large ornate window is set into the wall of the massive grey stone building. A courtyard is visible beyond the window, and you see students in there sitting at desks. Eavesdrop on the lesson. You eavesdrop on the lesson. The teacher is giving a lecture on the history of the place. Yes, keep going. Apparently, it was an old military academy before it became a magic college. And you can still see the old parade grounds beyond the classrooms. And this is where the Battle of Alpha 4 took place. Zone out. And stop listening. That's what I do when I'm in class anyway. You see a gnome in a military uniform standing in front of a bunch of other soldiers. They look small from this distance, but you know the story they're telling. You've heard it many times before. Gnomes. Try to contain your unrelenting hatred of gnomes. You try to contain your unrelenting hatred of gnomes. It should not be long before you get sick of looking at the window. It's more interesting to look at the fence that surrounds the college, and you decide to scale it and get a closer look at the college grounds. Alright, well, fine, sure. Oh, that's right! Because I'm wearing a robe, maybe I can look like a student. I can melt in with my surroundings. Is that what it's called? Blend in. Blend in with my surroundings. That's right. Pretend to be a student and blend in with the surroundings. Try to find a teacher of magic. You pretend to be a student and blend in with the surroundings. You've tried to find a teacher of magic. The college is much larger than you expected, and you spend hours looking for a teacher of magic that will help you. Sneak 100. Okay, enter. Keep going. Give me something more. Eventually, you come across a large tower that looks much like the one in the story about Princess Goldilocks. You're guessing that's probably where the teachers live, so you head on up. Alright, keep going. You find an elevator and ride it up to the highest floor. There's a single door there with no window, and you feel the faintest traces of powerful magic emanating from behind it. Knock on the door. You knock on the door. You knock loudly, a series of solid thumps that would probably wake a heavy sleeper, but doesn't even seem to cause the door to vibrate. Say, excuse me, are there any teachers in there? You knock on the door louder this time. Hello, anybody there? The door swings open suddenly and you fall flat on your face. Oof. Oof. Owie. You say oof owie. You rub your nose and look up to see a short bearded man dressed in a plain brown robe. He has a warm smile and kind eyes. Hello, he says. And how can I help you? May I come in? Perhaps we can talk over a cup of tea. There is much I must tell you. He looks at you quizzically and you realize you still have some mud on your face from falling over. You must look a mess. Of course, he says with a smile. Come in. Drink tea with the kind man. You drink tea with the kind man. The man fetches a kettle from a nearby shelf and fills it using a spell. He then lights a small fire under a small copper teapot, which does not whistle when the water begins to boil. My village has been plagued by an evil spell-casting gnome for a long time. He burned down my house this morning, and I need to learn magic to defeat him. I was hoping to find a teacher at this college, but I've had no luck thus far. Can you teach me? Of course I'll teach you. We can start right now. In fact, I'm a teacher here at the college after all. Drop to your knees and thank the man. The professor laughs and pats you on the head. First things first, you can call me Harvey. Now tell me about this gnome. He was resistant to my pitchfork. So I must learn magic in order to defeat him. Last I saw, he used fire magic. He used fire magic to burn my house, and he used some sort of strange ruby to teleport away in a cloud of smoke. That's what I remember anyway. What does he have to say to that? You describe mango. You describe magos. No, that's not what I did. I don't know who magos is. You describe the encounter to Harvey, who listens intently. He pours the teas once they finish steeping, but sugar in yours without asking, just the way you like it. Oh, that's so nice. Thank you. Thank you. What was his name? Harvey? Thank you, Harvey. You're quite welcome, my boy, he says. He hands you the cup of tea and sits down at his desk. Harvey is my favorite character. I love Harvey. Fuck Ryan. I'm all about Harvey now. Friendship ended with Ryan. Now Harvey is my best friend. So, have you heard about a fire-breathing, teleporting gnome before? I have not, Harvey says, stroking his beard. As I said, I've never heard of a gnome with those abilities before. He pauses, and his eyes widen suddenly. What is it? I may know someone who can help you, he says. Help me learn magic, or help me defeat the gnome? Because I kinda need to do both. I was thinking I'd learn magic first. He can help you with both! Poggers! Who is he? Harvey leans in and whispers a name in your ear. You snicker, but Harvey looks serious. What kind of a name is Ballsack McGee? The only one he goes by, Harvey says. But as I said, he can help you with both your problems. Where can I find Mr. Ballsack? He lives here in the very city. Unfortunately, he's not a man you can find if you just walk up to him on the street. He's elusive and unconventional. So how do I meet him? That's for me to know and you to find out. I can tell you where he lives, but you'll have to figure out how to meet him yourself. Okay. Thank you, Harvey. I'll be on my way. You're the first person to ever show me kindness. Don't mention it, kid. Good luck on your journey. Harvey pulls a piece of parchment from a drawer and draws a map with directions to meet Mr. McGee. Okay, fine. You want to call him Mr. McGee, you don't want to call him Mr. Ballsack, that's fine. I love that the AI understands that his name is Ballsack McGee. Okay. Write a love letter to Harvey. I will. Okay. Let's take a look at our quest log. We didn't get accepted into Magic College. We now have to meet with Ballsack McGee. All right. With a new goal clearly ahead, Gnome Slayer sets out with newfound confidence. He must find. Oh, wait. You must find Ballsack McGee, a renowned wizard and gnome killer. Apparently. But he is apparently elusive. So meeting him may prove difficult. With Gnome Slayer and Ryan once again step out onto the streets of the city, which I still don't really know what it's called. Following the directions of the map Harvey drew them. After asking a few passerby, Gnomeslayer and Ryan find themselves in front of a large house. This is it, Ryan says, baffled. How did we get here so quickly? Harvey did say Balzac McGee was elusive and unconventional. Perhaps this is some sort of illusionary magic. Let's try knocking on the door. You and Ryan walk up to the door of the house, which is the dark brown color, with various knickknacks on the windowsills. You knock on the door. I am looking for the great wizard Balzac McGee. I am on a great quest to learn magic and defeat the gnome, the evil gnome who plagued my village, burned down my house, burnt my clothes, and worst of all, killed my beloved dog who was meant to protect my barn. Well, why didn't you say so? A voice behind you says. You and Ryan turn around to see a small old man with a long white beard and a pointy hat. Balzac McGee? Is that you? The one and only, he says, giving you a wink and shutting the door behind him. Come in, come in. Story. Gnomeslayer and Ryan step into the house. So, blimey, you're the bloke what's trying to kill the gnome, are ya? He killed my dog, Fetch. My only purpose in life now is revenge. Yeah, mind-blowingly good. Revenge, McGee says, pausing. Oh, and also the gnome is plaguing my village. That's pretty bad also, and I need to protect the other villagers. But yeah, mainly revenge for my dead dog. Fetch. McGee stares at you, then nods. I see. I get you. I was told by a teacher at the magic college named Harvey that you could teach me magic so that I could defeat the gnome. Well, let's head to the backyard and you can prove to me you're as powerful as you say you are. Let's try that one again. I think you kind of fucked up a bit. Harvey told you that, did he? Yes, I see. Do you want to learn magic or not? I do. Well, alright then, let's get started, he says, pulling up a chair. Now then, do you have any magic powers right now? Not that I know of. I do have a genie with me, whose name is Ryan, but he's not very magical. Like, he hasn't done anything for me. Hang on, let's think about this. What did he do? I helped him out of the fucking lamp by signing a blood contract, and all he ever gave me, he took me to his house, and he said it's only visible if a gnome slayer's in it, which is like, okay, whatever. And then we left, and now he's just kind of following me around. This is the worst genie. This is the worst fucking genie ever. I did all the work. I let him out of the lamp. I signed the blood contract, and he hasn't done shit for me. He won't even kiss me. You say not that I know of. Alright then, do you know anything about a mana? It's a magic energy that is inside all of us, and it is what we use to power our spells. Correctamundo! How do I learn to utilize mana? Everyone uses their own technique to utilize their magic energy. For instance, some people count to 5. Some people count to 10. Some people don't count at all and just release it when they feel like it. Why the counting? Why not? Alright then, coach. Counting to 5, then releasing the energy. That's what I'll try. Alright then, he says, seemingly fine with your method of learning. Count to 5, then release magical energy. You close your eyes and feel the magical energy within you. You can feel it pulsating like a heartbeat. You reach for it, trying to harness it. Oh. As you do so, you feel your body tingle, and a minute later, you open your eyes to see if anything has happened. Well, how was that? You're asking me? Yes, was that alright or not? It seemed alright. You're not the most helpful. You're not the most helpful teacher in the world, but thank you. Alright then, get out of here. No! No, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. I'll be good, I promise. I don't have time for this. Alright then, try again. You close your eyes and reach out for the magical energy inside you. Try to release the magical energy as a spell. Or something. You feel the magic pulsating through you and push some of it outwards. You open your eyes and can't help but gasp. You see a small red flame floating in front of you. I did it. Oh my god. I did it. Look, Ryan. Ryan, I'm doing magic. Yeah, you did it, he says, obviously bored of the situation. Thanks for teaching me, Mr. McGee. Yeah, whatever, kid. No, that was it? That's how I learned magic? You count to 5? That's it? I went I went to the magic college to learn magic. They refused to let me in. I snuck inside. I climbed a magical tower. I knocked on a magical door. I was thrown onto my face. I got dirt in my face. I met Harvey, who's a lovely man, and he helped me. But he couldn't teach me magic. It's too difficult. He couldn't do it. So he gave me directions to someone who could teach me magic, and that's Ballsack McGee. And then I went to Ballsack McGee, who's apparently very elusive and unconventional, but it was actually very easy to find him. And then I asked him to teach me magic, and he did. And I asked him, how do I learn magic? And he said, count to 5, and then that's it. Why couldn't Harvey tell me to count to 5? Why couldn't I just count to 5 on my own? Why isn't this common knowledge that all you need to do to learn magic is to count to 5? Is it really that easy? Just count to 5? I thought there'd be more to magic than just counting to 5. You've only just begun, kid. Counting to 5 is easy. You'll learn more in due time. With this new revelation, you head home, ready to surprise your... Nope, I don't have a family. My house burned down. Try that one again. No, that's it. You have a try musical. Try again. Kid, you'll find magic to be full of surprises. Now, if you're done pissing around, get out of here. You walk out the door and wave to Mr. McGee as you leave. It's a secret hidden by the noble and the bourgeois. Yeah, I guess so. It's trying to keep magic out of the hands of the peasantry. But now I can make a small fire, I guess. So, Ryan, what are you doing later? I don't know, kid, what you thinking? I wanted to learn how to sword fight. No, I didn't. Think outside the box for a moment. How about you and I share a hot spring bath? Just two bros hanging out, not being gay. What's gay about that? Yeah, I mean, sure, that sounds fun. A hot spring could be just around the corner, pointing and walking ahead. You nod your head in agreement and begin to follow. Take a hot... let's see. Look for a hot spring. Look for a hot spring, I guess. After walking for a few minutes, you find yourself at a wooden door upon which a sign reads Hot Spring Inn. Is this it? Yeah, he nods. Take a hot spring bath with Ryan. You enter the Hot Spring Inn and are quickly checked in by the attendant. Yes, keep going. You find yourself in the shared hot spring bath where many people are milling about. You hear someone call out to you. Hey, I'm over here. Look who it is, I guess? You look who it is. You look over and see Ryan waving at you from a separate empty hot tub. I thought we'd get our own private one. Get in the hot tub with Ryan. No. Ryan is not a cat person. No. This is the life, you say. For now, he replies. What's that mean? Mind-blowingly good. I love it. Nothing. You sigh and begin to enjoy the bath. After a few minutes, you look over Ryan. Did you count to 5 yet? Not yet. What? No. Nothing. Just that this is the life. We should enjoy it while we're here. You don't respond to his words. Instead, you decide to be social and talk to him. What's better than this? Just guys being dudes. Nothing, he says. Sure there is, you argue. But there isn't. Being a guy is the best thing ever. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Nothing beats it, being a guy. Just us guys sitting here not dealing with girls. Yeah. Who has time for girls? Am I right? I only have time for my bros. He gives you a strange look. You only have time for your bros, he says, emphasizing the word bro. You nod your head in agreement. That's what we are, right? Just two bros hanging out. Yeah, we're bros. He stares at you with a stoic expression on his face. I'm going to hug you, okay? Hug Ryan. He wraps his arms around you, hugging you tightly. I love you. I love you too, Ryan. But this is so sudden. Two bros chilling in a hot tub. I know. But I can't hold these feelings in anymore. Every day we're together, I fall deeper and deeper in love with you, he says, his voice trembling. Just a reminder, this is the guy who said he was not gay and totally rejected me earlier. I thought you said you weren't gay. I'm not. I mean, I don't know. This is all so new to me. But I know that I really love you. Then what the hell am I supposed to do with that? It's okay. Don't worry about it. We don't need labels to define us. We can just be in love. Really? He says. Yeah, I mean, we don't need to be exclusive or anything, but I guess I'm okay with us being. You are? Of course. I am. Ryan? The AI is struggling to come up with a response. The AI does not know what fucking course we're on. Oh my god, I can't believe it. This is the best day of my life. He wraps his arms around you and hugs you tightly. Let's do, okay, chat is demanding that I kiss him. Kiss Ryan. You lean in and kiss him on the lips. I love you, he says. He kisses you back, holding his lips against yours for a few moments. Okay, now we're gonna just fade to black. Because I can't keep this going. Let's see. The two lovers spend some hours together at the hot spring bath, feeling refreshed and ready to take on their quest. Their relationship newly redefined. Their bond has only grown stronger. They check into a nearby inn and share a bed together for the night. The next morning, Gnome Slayer awakens to find Ryan soundly asleep next to him. He quietly gets out of bed, careful not to wake the asleep warrior. He knows they need to get an early start back to the gnome's house. Okay, let's try that one again. He carefully checks his surroundings and seeing that he's... What? No. Come on, try again. He prepares himself and his equipment for the next chapter of their adventure, a long journey through the mountains. Get dressed. You get up, get dressed, and begin preparing yourself for the next leg of your journey. You strap on your armor and pack up your essentials. What essentials do I have? I have my robe. I'm pretty sure that's it. I have my robe and I have the map that Harvey gave me. But write a letter to Harvey, thanking him for his kindness. Which AI dungeon version is this? I don't know. I assume it's the latest one. It's the dragon. It's the dragon one. The dragon AI. Hang on. Let me turn that off because I have my own background music. Yeah, it's GT3. You walk over to the desk by the window and sit down and write a letter to Harvey. Dear Harvey, no words can describe how thankful I am for your assistance in helping me with my quest. Send. Send the letter. Yeah, it's the premium one. With the letter in hand and your gear packed, you walk downstairs to the tavern. You ask the barkeep if you can send the letter to the nearest post office. Yes, I do. The barkeep nods and takes the letter, promising to send it out today. You thank him and make your way outside. let's get breakfast for Ryan and yourself. Hi, goat boy. Hello, Mr. Hanson. You exit the tavern and walk to the closest bakery. You buy a bag of bread and walk back to the tavern. You enter the tavern and go upstairs, where you find Ryan still asleep. Give Ryan breakfast in bed. You walk over to his bed and place the bread on his nightstand. You take off your armor and get into bed next to him. What? Wait, no, that's not what I wanted. Woke up. What? No, come on. Give him breakfast in bed. You walk over to him and place a loaf of bread by his head, waking him up. Where am I? He asks groggily. I got us breakfast. Oh, that's great, he says. He sits up and grabs a piece of bread from the bag, taking a bite out of it. You do the same. We should go soon. We have a long day ahead of us. As I we have to find out more about the gnome before we try to defeat him. You begin walking toward the door. I agree, says Ryan. You open the door, let's go. You and Ryan exit the room and begin ascending down. We begin ascending down the stairs. You mean descending? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Ah, yes, I too ascend downstairs. Why do I need to explain the server debates? I'm not the one holding them. It was your idea. Surely you're the best one to tell people about them, because the whole thing is your thing. Okay. Find a shop. Find a shop which sells find a weapons shop. You exit the staircase and walk along the path. You spot a sign for a shop that sells weapons. We should check there, you say to Ryan. Sounds good, he says, following you. And I'm just gonna say, I love you, Ryan. Just gonna remind him. Hello. Am I back? I think I'm back. I should be back. Say something if you can hear my voice. Hello. Thank you. Thank you, Esram Simper. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's really happening with OBS. Like it's doing fine, and then all of a sudden it just drops to 0 kilobytes a second. It just like stops, and then I have to open up Task Manager, close OBS, and then open it again, and then start streaming again, and then it works fine. I don't know. It's weird, but that's how it is, I guess. Okay. These are some of the most powerful weapons I have, sir, he says. Shopkeep shows you a few more weapons, then takes you to another cabinet. I don't think you get what I'm saying. I'm not just looking for a good weapon. I need one that deals magical damage with magic. You know, magic, mana, spells, that kind of shit. Start a new stream? Why? If it works, why should I start a new stream? You aren't sure if he's just stupid or just pretending to be stupid, so you buy something you really don't need. I seriously... do you have anything magical in this shop at all? Or are you just trying to get me to buy something anyway? I have some magical rings that might interest you, sir. What do they do? That one gives you slighter, better health regeneration. What's the other one do? Never mind. I'm not interested in rings. I need magical weapons, not magical rings. I could also sell you some protective gear that's enchanted. What does it do? It makes it harder. I don't... Are you stupid? Like, do you actually have brain damage? I'm asking if you have weapons that are magical. Weapons, not armor, not rings, weapons. I don't think I understand. I don't think I understand what you mean, sir. I'm not aware of any magical weapons in this shop. You slam your fist against the counter in anger as the shopkeep jumps in surprise. Come on, Ryan. Let's find another shop. This dude's an idiot. Alright. You walk out of the shop with Ryan and continue down the path until you find another shop. You enter and see a large assortment of weapons hanging on the walls. Hello. Greetings, shopkeep. I will not waste much of your time. I am looking for weapons with magical properties. I do not wish for you. I do not want any magical rings, magical helmets, magical cock pieces, or magical beans. I need magical weapons. Do you have any such thing? Go to the black market. That's That's where I'm going after this. The middle-aged man smiles and nods. I think I have a few things you might like. The man reaches under the counter and pulls out an old yellowed scroll. What does the scroll do? If this is not any kind of magical attack. The scroll allows you to cast a ball of lightning and has a few charges and can be reused by anyone who reads it. Make a note to yourself that you should pick it up later. Very well. How much for the scroll? $10,000 gold. That's ridiculous. It's just a magic scroll. Check how much money you have. I probably don't have any. You have 32,700 gold? You have no need. That's not true. I do need this scroll. Let's try that again. You have a massive sum of money. How do I have that much gold? Okay, this is getting ridiculous. I shouldn't have any gold. You have 2 gold coins, 28 silver coins, and 69 copper coins. That's not enough for the scroll. I don't think I have enough, you say. The man nods. Okay. There we go. I do not have that much money. Like, my house burned down. I really shouldn't have any money. Okay, I have 2 gold coins. That's a lot more accurate. Ryan, do you have 9,998 gold coins by any chance? Yes, I do, says Ryan, fishing the coins out of his pocket. Well, he is a genie, I guess. Pay for the scroll with Ryan's money. Ryan's gold. Pay for the scroll with Ryan's gold. The man smiles and hands you the scroll. You walk into another shop and see an assortment of flintlock pistols hanging on the wall. What? No, I do not. The man puts the scroll in a bag and hands it to you. Come back anytime, he says with a smile. Gold digger. I did not. That is not true. That's slander. That's lies and slander. I love Ryan for who he is. How convenient. Why not just ask Ryan for a weapon? Since he's a genie. Well, because I didn't think of that. Ryan, do you have any magical weapons you could give me? I have an old dagger with magical properties. It's a bit rusty, but it comes in handy. You take the dagger. It's pretty heavy, but you like the heft of it. Thank you, Jill Landberg. I didn't think of doing that. Well, that's good. An old rusty dagger with magical properties. Well, I mean, it's something. Alright, I guess... I guess it's time to leave the city and try to find more information about the gnome. You You make your way to the edge of the city. After an hour or so, you leave the walls and enter the wilderness. You follow a faint path through the grass, hoping to find some sort of trail. I'm not sure why we're looking for a trail. Okay, we met with Balzac McGee. We did that. We learned about magic. We did that. Right? How do I don't know. Let's just go do this. It's weird because I can't like complete them. Okay. Well, we need to find information about the gnome. How good are you in a fight, Ryan? I'm not very good. I try to stay away from fights, he says nervously. That's okay. I'll protect you, my love. Thank you. He's just like, thank you. You walk further through the long grass. As you do so, you see a dark shape in the distance. You squint your eyes and see that it is another person. Alright. Walk up to the person. You walk up to the person. From afar, you can see the person is wielding a bow. You wonder if they're another player or non-player character. Computer What? Try that one again. You walk up to the person, see it's another man wearing a dark cloak that covers his whole body. He has a hood over his head so you can't see his face. Hello there. Hello. Do you have a light? He asks. You find it a bit strange that a man would be out here in the middle of nowhere without a weapon. I don't have a lighter, but I recently learned how to make fire come out of my fingertips. That could work. I like that in this, like, the man reaches into his pocket and pulls out a box of matches. He lights one and... What a dick! What the hell? He's like, do you have a light? And then I tell him, like, well, I could light your cigarette with my fire magic. And then he fucking pulls out matches from his pocket. And he's just like, fuck you, dude. I don't need you. Like, what'd you ask? You asked me for a lighter. You had matches. You shouldn't toss it to the you shouldn't toss lit matches to the ground in a forest. It can start a forest fire. It's a very bad idea. Do you know where I could find the king? He asked, blowing out the match. I'm just a peasant, sir. I didn't even know there was a king. The man stares at you with a passive look on his face. I see. A pity. The man extends a hand. The name's Rook. Pleased to meet you. Shake Rook's hand. William? My name's not William. I'm not. My name isn't Jacob either. I'm not Captain Shamino's helper either. I'm Gnome Slayer. You know this. You know this about me. Come on. I'm not Ben. What is this? No, I haven't discussed. What is this? Have you forgotten everything? I'm not David. He winces as his firm handshake turns into painful, aggressive handshake. He grins as you try to pull your hand away, but he doesn't let go. I'm Gnome Slayer. Please let go of my hand. Sure thing, that was a nice try. He lets go of your hand and takes a fighting position. Let's see if you can take me down, Gnome Slayer. What the fuck, dude? What the hell is this encounter? I don't want to fight you. I don't even know who you are. Really? You don't know who I am? Check out this sweet hoodie. Check out this sweet hoodie. It's brand new. He pulls up his hood, revealing a bright fluorescent green hoodie underneath. That hoodie is pretty sick. Not gonna lie. You don't know who I am? Check out my merch. Thanks, man. I bought it earlier today. Rook stares at you expectantly. Well, what do you think? It's very fluorescent. I like it. Where did you buy it? Over by that big W store, the one that looks like a backwards 3? Yeah, that's the one. You nod slowly. Rook stares at you expectantly. Thanks. Thanks, man. That's great. Really. Well, what are you waiting for? Go over there. This dude is trying to get me to buy his fucking merch. I don't think I could afford that hoodie for myself. I'm sorry, man. I respect the hustle, though. Hey, nice to see you. Check out my new merch. No, not that. Over there, he says, pointing at the woods. Some gnomes just came out of those trees and they've seen us. Holy shit. I will kill every single gnome. You sure you're up for this, kid? Yes, you say, full of confidence. Alright then. Rock looks at the troop of mounted soldiers behind him. Use the scroll against the gnomes. You grab the scroll, tear it in two, and throw it to the ground. That's not what I wanted. You charge at the group of nope. I said against the gnomes. Come on. All right. It says I have to tear a piece off for every gnome I want to stop. The more I what? Just use it. You move the scroll to your mouth and blow. What? It turns out the scroll isn't a scroll at all. It's just a piece of paper with some writing on it. I was ripped off. What? Okay, I was ripped off. We have to do something. They're getting away. You hear the screams of the gnomes as they're chased by the soldiers. Wield the magical dagger Ryan gave you and run after the gnomes. That's what a scroll is? That's true, a scroll is indeed a piece of paper with writing on it. You see a group of the little bastards running away from the scene of the crime and go in for the kill. As you approach them, they panic and try to get away. This is pretty fucked up. Keep stabbing at the gnomes until you see nothing but red. You continue to stab the little bastards until their red hats turned brown with dirt and mud. The gnomes make a shrill scream as you crush their heads with a hammer. Ryan stares on disbelief. Holy shit, he says. You keep stabbing as the gnomes run for their short little lives. You feel a rush of adrenaline and you can't help but laugh. Ryan can't help but reconsider this relationship. Gnome Slayer is really living up to his name, but he might actually be a psychopath. We have to go, Rook says, pulling you away. You feel a bit sad as you leave the red and green bodies behind. Perhaps you'll get to kill more of them another day. The wholesomeness really left this story. Try to calm down. You try to calm down. While you attempt to calm down, the rest of your group has continued their raid. You will soon catch up with them. You're soon out of the woods and in a small town. Sorry you had to see me like that, Ryan. I couldn't control my anger. I think that was the most impressive thing I've ever seen. Well, thank you, you reply. You look at your hands and shake your head in disbelief at what you just accomplished. Apparently Ryan is cool with it. He was impressed by me running after gnomes and stabbing them continuously. And being dragged away by Rook, who was... I love Rook. He was just trying to sell his merch, and the gnomes showed up. Have a look around the village, I guess. The village is small, with a few dozen houses and shops. There's a fair amount of carnage strewn about. You see several dead bodies. What do you think happened here? I think the gnomes must have gotten violent. That's the only scenario where something like this happened. I knew it. Fucking gnomes. Goddamn gnomes. Goddamn gnomes. I hate them with every fiber of my being. Let's go, Rook says, continuing onward. What? No, Rook isn't even here. Ryan is here. I think this is the beginning of the end for the gnomes. What do you mean, you ask? Stopping us will be impossible, Rook says. Everton, why are you talking about Pakistan? Why do you keep spamming the same thing about Pakistan in the chat? Don't do that. I don't know what you're talking about. Do the Anakin monologue with the gnomes. The one about hating sand? The coarse and rough and gets everywhere? Or which monologue are you talking about? I can do that. The one about the moral high ground, or the Jedi are evil, or I think Anakin had quite a few monologues. Okay, stopping us would be impossible. I set out to kill a single gnome, but now it is clear that my quest is to kill every gnome. Exactly, we have to kill every one of the gnomes. Don't stop killing until every one of them is dead. Don't stop until there are no more gnomes left. Jesus Christ. Commit gnome genocide. The sand people. Okay. Star Wars Anakin Sand People monologue. Oh, I killed them all. They're dead, every single one of them. Not just the men, but the children too. They're like animals. I slaughtered them like animals. Okay. Say... You stare at Rook with a stare that could kill. He stares back. You have the look of a killer, he says. I'm sorry. A gnome. A gnome killed my dog. I can never forgive them for that. I understand. I lost my dog, Pouch, a few years ago. I cried for days. Apparently he was delicious. That's a delicious. That's a fucked up thing to say, man. What the hell? That's how we gnomes are. Is he a gnome? Kill Rook. for being a gnome in disguise. You pull out your shotgun from the bag and aim it at Rook's chest. I hate you! I hate you! Pull the trigger. Jesus Christ. This was so wholesome a minute ago. The shotgun fires and Rook's blood sprays onto your face. Yes, yes, yes! Rook's body falls to the ground. I feel like that's a good place to take a break. I'm gonna go pee. Yeah, you guys just talk amongst yourself. I'm so sorry. I don't even hate gnomes. I know it is too far, but the character is just taking on a life of himself. I can't stop him. He just hates gnomes. Okay, okay, I'm gonna go pee. See you soon. Okay. We I don't even know what to do. Think long and hard about what you just did. You look at your bloody hands and think long and hard about what you've done. You just killed a man. No, not just a man. You killed a gnome in disguise. A very short man with a large nose who loved dogs. And you killed him without any remorse. How could you? Kill, kill, kill! The trigger words stir within you, but you stop yourself. You've heard about people losing themselves to their addictions before. Ryan, do you think I'm addicted to killing gnomes? No, you're... What? He's not my brother, that's weird. Probably not, it takes a lot more time than that, and you've only been killing them for a few hours. A few hours? It feels like days! Maybe we shouldn't kill all gnomes. Maybe we should just kill the one that's plaguing my village and leave the rest alone. I don't think that's a good idea. I think you should kill all the gnomes. No, you're right. I can't stop now. I'm too far gone. Ryan! Ryan also hates gnomes. Alright. Continue exploring the village with Ryan. You continue walking through the village and begin heading toward the village green. There's a building there that you need to search. Hello, is anyone in there? You shout, knocking on the door. Open the door. You open the door and peer inside. A young girl no older than 16 is hiding behind the counter. Please don't hurt me, she sobs. Are you a gnome? What? No, I'd never associate with those fat bastards. I'm a halfling. Alright then. I have no reason to hurt you. I'm just playing the villain now. My name is Lucy. Who are you? I'm Ryan. Lucy looks out from behind the counter and smiles nervously at you. I'm Gnome Slayer. My name, it's Gnome Slayer. Why would you have a name like that? My parents were weird people, alright? Sure, so what brings you to my little shop? This is your shop? How old are you? I'm 20. You run a store at the age of 20? That's impressive. Thanks. Lucy continues to look at you, starstruck by your presence. She's so small, she barely comes up to your chest, and she looks like a child. Are you sure you're not a gnome? Haha, I get that a lot. No, I'm a halfling. I own this store, the Rainbow Smithy. That's an odd name for a store. What does it mean? The Rainbow Smithy. Is the music too loud? I think the music is too loud. Hang on. Let me lower it a bit. The rainbow is the symbol of the halfling people. We're known for our love of rainbows, as you can tell from my name. Lucy? I don't think Lucy has anything to do with rainbows, to be honest, but alright. Okay, now the music is too quiet. I hate this. Okay. That's probably okay. What did you miss? I killed Rook because he was a gnome in disguise. And then I thought about what I did, and I almost decided not to kill all the gnomes, but then Ryan told me that actually I should kill all the gnomes. So now I'm actually just a bad guy. I've actually just turned into a villain. I didn't die as a hero, so I lived long enough to see myself become the villain, and now I'm actually just a bad guy. But I'm still determined to kill that one gnome who killed my dog. I still gotta do that, at least. And Lucy runs a shop called the Rainbow Smithy, because halflings love rainbows apparently. Why do halflings love rainbows? It's an interesting question. Have you seen one? They're beautiful. There's nothing quite like lying under a rainbow on a sunny day. That's true enough. I like you. Lucy, you're a very nice young woman. Thank you. You're not so bad yourself. Lucy smiles awkwardly at you. You realize that she's flirting with you. Awkward. Anyway, this is my boyfriend Ryan. You gesture towards Ryan, who waves awkwardly. Nice to meet you, Lucy says. What is it that you're selling? What is it that she's selling? I want to know that. Rainbows? All of that stuff. Take a look. Shut that down quick. Yeah. Look at what she's selling. The Rainbow Smithy items for sale. Wooden swords, 5 gold coins. Steel swords, 10 gold coins. Wooden bows, 3 gold coins. Steel bows, 8. Decide not to buy anything at this time. You and Ryan continue to search the village. Time passes. It's been 5 days since you arrived in the village, and you're beginning to wish that you hadn't come here. Why did we spend 5 days here? It's time to leave. We have to find the gnome who killed my dog. What about the villagers? We'll have to come back. Lucy looks up at you hopefully. Oh, you'll be back, won't you? She asks. Of course we will. As soon as I've gotten my revenge on the gnomes. We'll return. I think the music is a bit too loud now. Is that okay? Let me know. Is that okay? Is that music volume alright? Thank you, Ryan. My name isn't Ryan, but Lucy heads back to Azure. Okay. Venture forth. You exit the village, returning to the plains. The plains are filled with flowers of all varieties, red, yellow, purple, and more. And they're all beautiful in their own way. Ryan? Wait, what should the AI remember? Style hinge is a very descriptive writing style. What should the AI remember? My name is Gnome Slayer. You should remember that. Okay, Ryan. Where do you think the gnome lives? Because I don't fucking know. I don't know. Under a tree, perhaps. There aren't any trees around here, so we need to find a tree then. I really don't think it lives under a tree, but thanks for trying. The pair of you walk for miles and miles but find nothing of interest save for the occasional flowers and the vast empty plains. We need to find something very soon, you say. Like what? I think we should return to my home. The one that burned down and where my dog died. I think we should bury fetch. You turn, head back toward the village, but you quickly spot a large black dot on the horizon, just on the border of your vision. Squint and try to see what the dot is. I don't fucking know. You're the one. You're the one that came up with the dot. What do you mean you don't know what to say? It's difficult to see, but you spot a large carriage parked by the village. It's big and black, and you can't make out any details other than that it's big. Walk over and inspect the carriage. Maybe it can take you to your home. You approach the black carriage and find that it's bigger than you thought. There's a crest on the side that you can't quite make out, but it looks like the kind of thing a noble would ride in. See if there's a noble around. I guess. There's no one to be seen, but there's a note on the door. Read the note on the door. I'm just trying to be very descriptive so the AI knows what I'm referring to. You walked over and read the note on the door. Yes, what does it say? Hello, I have in need of someone with your particular talents. I can offer you money, riches, and a better life. However, I cannot promise that the path I offer is easy. Okay. If you choose to come with me, approach the door and I will bring you to where we need to be. If you decline, please step away from the carriage and I will not bother you again. Approach the door. I'm curious. Bi-curious, some might say. You approach the door and reach for the handle. What are you doing? Ryan asks. I'm getting in. Are you sure that's a good idea? No, you admit. Get in anyway. I want to see where this goes. You get in the carriage, the door shuts behind you, and suddenly you're knocked out. You wake up sometime later in chains. Rattle the chains. You rattle the chains. The chains rattle against the stone floor of the dungeon. You've been chained to a wall. With Ryan chained up as well. Hey, he says, noticing you're awake. Are you okay? Yeah. I think so. Are you? Yeah, I think so. What happened? We got knocked out. Do you know where we are? You look around at your bleak surroundings. We're in some kind of dungeon. I'm really sorry. This happened. I'm really sorry this happened. It was totally my fault. I should have listened to you. It's fine, I'm just sorry you heard it all. You tried to warn me. I did. He's gonna hold this against me forever. Okay. How do we get out of here? Can it be the Rainbow Shop's basement? Oh my god. Try to look around for your surroundings for any possible way out, but find none. Hey, what day is it? I don't know. Use magic to light up the room. Remember to count to 5. That's how you use magic. If you didn't know, you count to 5. It's actually very easy. Come on. You summon a small ball of fire and hold it in your hand. Whoa, Ryan says. Look around the room. The dungeon is dark and damp. It smells horrible. You look around for any possible way out, but find none. You spend the next few hours talking with Ryan. Eventually you fall asleep out of pure boredom. Dream of gnomes and electric sheep. You dream of gnomes and electric sheep. You're standing in front of a large house. It's night out. No. Let's not. You dream about a world with no gnomes. The world is run by electric sheep who send people to factory farms to fatten them up and kill them. Let's just wake up. Let's not go down that rabbit hole. Dreams in this game. Wake up, slave, a voice cries. You look up at the man who's chained you up. We're all slaves to capital, brother. Shit. Broter. I'm not your brother and you're a slave to the king. Now wake up. We have a long journey ahead. Where are we going? To the fighting pits. Why? I assume to fight. But who knows? Maybe we're spectators. So you can kill some trolls. Oh. You enter a dark tunnel. You're chained to a carriage and unable to do anything but sit there as it trundles through the darkness. What will happen to Ryan? The same thing that will happen to you. He'll be put in fighting pits and you'll try to kill each other. Why? Because it's amusing. Who are you? I would never kill Ryan. The man does not answer. You sit in silence for a while as the tunnel gets darker and darker until you can't see your head in front of your face. Hand in front of your face. That makes a lot more sense. You would never kill Ryan. You doubt if you'd even be able to, but you know that's what will happen. If you're lucky, that is. Maybe someone else will kill him first, and if not... What? No. No! I'm not sure if you'd win, but you would never kill him. You're still pondering this when the tunnel ends and light floods into your carriage. This adventure has so many arcs. Just endless amounts of arcs. Okay. Where are we? No, we're going to the fighting pits, okay? Let's just... I don't know. Sleep until you reach the fighting pits, I guess. You're woken up by the sound of a female voice. Wake up, slaves, you're almost there. The door to your carriage opens, allowing light to flood into the dark space. Get up, I guess. I feel like this might be karmic justice. You stand up and exit the carriage. Look around. You look around. You're in a large tunnel lit by torches that line the walls. It's about 50 feet across and perhaps 200 feet long. There are 4 carriages parked along the wall next to the tunnel. Walk to the end of the tunnel, I guess. You walk down the tunnel a short distance and exit into a large underground arena. The crowd is roaring with excitement as what is happening in the middle of the arena. Look across the arena. See 2 large wooden doors on the other side of the arena lit up by a large bonfire. You walk over to them. This is not gonna end well. I'm gonna fucking die. What are you doing? The driver asks him. He's taking a look. You say, continue to walk. You reach the doors and push on them. Okay. I'm just taking a look. Oh, oops. They're locked. You walk back to the center of the arena. The crowd is going wild. You can see one has captivated their attention now. You can't leave me on these cliffhangers. I don't have anything to say to that. What is it? I want to know. They're pushing Ryan forward into the large ring of fire in the center of the arena. The man who's driving the carriage appears next to you. He carries a long spear with a gleaming steel tip. Ryan, I love you. You love him, and you will always love him. Before you can act, the man next to you thrusts his spear through your chest. Ugh. That's rude. I thought we were supposed to fight in the arena. The crowd boos as you fall to the ground. That's rude. You say that's rude. The crowd boos as you fall to the ground. The man next to you rips the spear out of your chest, holds it over his head, celebrating his victory as Ryan lies motionless on the ground. Wait, hang on. This didn't work out. Let's try that one again. Ryan, I love you. I love you. You say. You turn around to see the man holding a spear swinging at you. Smacks into your chin with the butt end of the spear, knocking you unconscious. Okay, let's try again. I know, he replies. With a sad smile and a nod, the man stabs the spear into your chest. The end. No, not say, Your life fades from your eyes as the man drives the spear deeper into you, and you slump to the ground. In the end, it was a good death. Was it? Was it? Was it a good death? What will happen to Ryan? Only time will tell. No, come on. No, that can't be the end. No! No, that can't be the end. Please. No! Ryan! Ryan! What the hell? I just died. I don't even know what will happen to Ryan. That ending is a bit anticlimactic, honestly. I didn't fulfill my quest. All that setup. Okay. Yeah, let's okay. Let's recap. So, we were a peasant named Gnome Slayer. And we lived in a village. All we owned was a pitchfork. We had a dog named Fetch, and we had a home. Until a gnome came and burned down our house, burned my clothes, and killed my beloved dog Fetch. And I was distraught. Then I found a magic lamp. And inside was Ryan, the genie. I signed a blood contract with him, and which let him out, and he became my companion. We ventured to the city, where I would learn magic, so that I could defeat the gnome who killed my dog. I tried to enter the magic college, but the guard would not let me in, even after I told him my very sad story. So, someone in chat gave me advice and said that I could look through the windows and learn magic that way, but I zoned out, and I wasn't interested because they were just talking about the history of the college, which is actually very, very relatable as someone who has gone to college. So then I dressed up. Well, I tried to blend in and tried to disguise myself as a student. I found a magic tower, went up it, found a magic door, knocked on it. It opened. I fell on my face. I met a man named Harvey. And he made me tea, and he was very nice, and I love him. And he told me that to learn magic, I have to find a man named Balzac McGee. And he said, I asked him what kind of a name is that, and he said it's the only name he goes by, so fine. And he would not only teach me magic, but he would also teach me how to defeat the gnome. So we went to him, and he was actually a lot easier to find than Harvey had made it seem. We told him that Harvey had told us to find him. He taught us magic. And by taught us magic, I mean that he told me to count to 5, and then that's it. And that's how you use magic. So I learned how to count to 5, and then I knew how to do magic. And then he kicked us out of his home. Then we went to a hot spring bath. Ryan confessed his feelings for me. We spent a night together. We went on an adventure. Well, we went to a magic shop trying to find a magic weapon, but the shopkeeper didn't understand what I meant. I kept trying to explain to him that I needed a magic weapon, and he was like, magic weapon? You mean a ring? And I was like, no, a weapon. And he was like, oh, you mean armor? And so I left that shop and went to a different shop, and then there I found a scroll, but it didn't work. I spent 10,000 gold on it, but it didn't work. So then I asked Ryan for a magic weapon, and he had a rusty dagger. So then I used that. We went into the forest. We met a man named Rook. He was very excited about a new hoodie that he'd bought. I think he was just hustling. I think he was just repping his merch. He told us to go buy some merch. I told him no. Some gnomes came. I killed them. I went into like a fucking psychopathic state. Then we went to a village. Rook revealed to me that he was a gnome in disguise, so I killed him. I had a crisis of conscience. I considered not killing gnomes anymore, but then Ryan told me that yes, I should be killing gnomes. So Ryan is actually racist as well. We met Lucy, who runs the Rainbow Smithy. And she was very nice, but she didn't have anything useful in her shop, so we just left. Then we found a carriage. There was a note on it that was like offering like a quest. It was like, I have need of someone of your particular abilities. And so I was like, okay, sure. So I tried to open the carriage, and then Ryan said, hey, you shouldn't do that. That's a bad idea. And then I said, we'll do it anyway. And then I got knocked unconscious. I woke up in a dungeon, chained up next to Ryan, and we were slaves. And then we were taken to a fighting arena, and then someone stabbed me and I died. And I told Ryan that I loved him. And he said, I know. And that's the end. The story was never solved. Our dog Fetch was never buried. The gnome that was plaguing our village is probably still plaguing the village to this day. But on the other hand, the rest of the gnomes weren't killed by us, because we saw ourselves become a villain at some point. So obsessed with revenge and death that we didn't understand that most gnomes are innocent. Most gnomes are just trying to live their lives. So perhaps, from a utilitarian perspective, it was a moral good for us to die. Because more lives will be spared by us dying than if we had lived and been allowed to continue our rampage. Yeah, it's a very fascinating story. Very unorthodox way of telling a story, but I enjoyed it. It's honestly, actually, probably very memorable. I think I actually will remember. I will remember the story. It's yeah, man. It's a lot to think about. You know, it's a very deep story. There's a lot of morals and whatever. Okay, we've been going for 2 hours and 40 minutes. So I'm gonna end the stream. Usually we go for 3 hours, but I think I'm gonna end the stream 20 hours early because I'm not gonna start up a new story. But this was really fun. I really like AI Dungeon. And I mean, I bought the premium things. I have that for a month. So I might as well play more of it. And I think I will do that. So yeah. Thanks for watching, everyone. It's been fun. I'm gonna save this, actually. I'm gonna save this adventure. If I can. There we go. Copy. I'm gonna paste it into a notepad document. We will call it Ryan and the Gnome Slayer. I did not kill them. Lorelei, we were killed. We were stabbed. We were taken as slaves to fight an arena because of a stupid mistake I did, because I didn't listen to Ryan. He warned me, and I didn't listen, and I paid the price for that. I didn't listen to my lover, to the person who who I loved, and I didn't trust him. I didn't listen to him, and I think the game knew that. I think the game punished me for betraying him, for not listening to him, to his warning. So yeah, it's very sad, but in a way, perhaps it is unfortunate. It is fortunate for those people who would have died had our character lived, because I don't think he was a good person in the end. Okay, I'm gonna paste the entire adventure into a Google Docs document, and Ryan and the Gnome Slayer. I'm gonna put a link in the description, just in case anyone wants to actually read this. Let's see. Edit. Read the story. Okay. Save. I'll post it in the chat as well. There it is. That's it. That's the whole thing right there. Let's see how long it is. Word count. It's 16,908 words. 88,509 characters. This is like a book. It's 44 pages. I could publish this. I'll sell this. Sell it as a novel on Amazon, and I'll become a New York Times bestseller. Ryan and the Gnome Slayer will be the best novel in all the lands. Thank you for watching, everyone. Thank you for listening. Thank you for your inputs during the story. Some of you helped write this thing. It was actually really fun. I enjoyed it a lot. I enjoyed it, I think, more than I enjoyed the other ones. Even though the other ones were like crazier and goofier, I liked the story a lot. It was really enjoyable, actually. So I think I want to keep doing a dungeon for a while, if you guys are okay with that. Yeah. So there's gonna be a stream tomorrow, 6 p.m. Central European time, usual time. Saturday, Sunday. For those who don't know, Saturday and Sunday are my weekly streams. Saturday, Sunday at 6 p.m. Central European time. That's what I do every week. Or I'm gonna be trying to do that. That's gonna be my set schedule. Different story next time. Yeah, absolutely. Different story next time. Maybe a different setting. Who knows? But yeah, we're something completely different. Different characters. Different everything. And we'll see where that story goes. I think that'd be really fun. Yeah. Thanks a lot for joining me today. Hope you enjoyed yourself. I hope you have a good rest of the night or rest of the day or whatever time it is for you. All right.